In this video, we're going to talk about 7 signs that you're not as connected to your kid emotionally as you might think you are. My name's Dosa, and on this channel, we're talking about how to connect with your heart so you can connect with your kid's heart, how to be the dad you wish you had. And I want to talk to you about signs that you're not connecting very well. As a father of 5 kids, I struggled deeply with the frustration that I really felt like I wasn't connecting with my kids. I wasn't really sure how to connect with them or what connection would look like, but I felt like something was off. And I want to first talk about this problem and get clarity on it, help you understand where you are with your kids. Maybe you have a better connection than you realize and you're just not clear on it, or maybe you have a bad connection and you think you have a good connection. Either way, I want to get clear on this before we move forward. So number 1, you have surface level conversations. You're talking with your kid about things like school subjects and sports. You're discussing schedule, but you're not really going deep into what they're wrestling with, what they're struggling with, what they want, their dreams, the things they deeply care about. Maybe they bring it up to you and you don't engage, or maybe they don't even bring it up to you at all. But if you only hang out on the surface with your kids, you don't really have a deep emotional connection. Number 2, withdrawal and isolation. When you've got downtime in your home, are your kids mostly in their rooms, or are they coming out and hanging out with you in the kitchen? Are they hanging out with you in the living room? Are they hanging out and coming into your bedroom? If they're pulling away from you, if they're disengaged, then that connection is likely not very strong. It's possible that you've given them access to things like the internet through their phone or friends, or it's possible that they just don't feel safe around you, so they flee away. But if they're pulling away constantly from you, that's an indication there's disconnection. It's healthy for them to go to the room and hang out. It's healthy for them to have alone time. They don't need to be with you constantly. But if they're constantly not connecting with you in the physical space, then that's a sign that there's emotional disconnection there. Number 3, if there's defensiveness and resistance, if every time you try and talk with them, they shut down, they disengage, they try and tell you why you're wrong, they're constantly arguing with you, this is a sign that you're missing something. You're missing them, you're not understanding them, they don't feel understood by you. This defensiveness might be normative in your home, it might be normal for you, but it is a sign that you're not connecting well with them and understanding each other. You need to understand your kid's heart and they need to understand your heart. And if you're on the transactional level, you're telling them what to do, you're telling them where to go, what they haven't done, get your chores done, that kind of thing. And that's all the interaction is. They're going to learn how to be defensive and learn how to argue with you. And this is a sign that you're not emotionally connected. It's a sign that you don't really know what's going on in them and they don't really know what's going on in you. Number 4 is they're compliant, but they're not really honest or open with you. Your kids may be really good at getting done what they need to get done, meeting your expectations, but if they're not being honest with you about the fact that they don't like certain things or that they're struggling with certain things, this could be a sign that they've learned, I need to do what I'm told to do and I don't need to be myself. This actually sits on the counterbalance with the last one. You don't want a kid that's constantly arguing with you, but you do want a kid that's able to express when they don't want to do what you're telling them to do, when they're frustrated, when they are unhappy about something. Expressing that difficulty in relationship is normal. And if they're not doing it, then it might be that they've figured out, I'm not going to be myself, I'm going to be who my dad wants me to be. Number 5 sign is that they're turning elsewhere for support. They may be primarily engaging their friends, another person, maybe their mother. They may be going to the internet. They're looking for connection somewhere, and you can see if that connection is pointed towards you or if it's pointed elsewhere. Oftentimes my kids are coming to me wanting to tell me about their Legos, tell me about the book they're reading. They're excited to discuss something with me, and I'm often like, man, this is too much. I got a lot of kids. They're constantly looking for my attention. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired, and I'm not ready for that connection. The fact that they're coming to me is a sign that they feel connected to me. And if they're going somewhere else, that's a sign that they don't feel connected to me, that I'm not safe enough or that I'm not available enough and they've given up. Sign number 6 is emotional distance. The question is, do they discuss their emotions with you? Do they tell you when they feel sad, when they feel angry, when they feel frustrated, disappointed? Maybe you've told them and given them indications that you don't want to talk about emotions with them, so they don't do it anymore. Or maybe they just have figured out inside themselves that this is not going to go well for them. If they're not expressing emotion to you, this is a normal, healthy part of emotional connection. So if they're not expressing emotion to you, then it's a sign that they're not connected to you emotionally. And number 7, you've got internal warning systems. If you feel like you're constantly lecturing your kid, telling them what to do, you're having tons of transactional interactions with them where it's like, are you here on time, or have you completed your chores or your homework, or get off your video games, and you're interacting on this transactional level, you're gonna feel it internally like, man, I don't feel like I'm connected with my kid. If listening to this video, you're thinking, man, you know what? I just don't feel connected to my kid. That's a pretty good sign that you aren't. And that may seem obvious, but it's helpful to kind of measure as you look at this. It's not either you're connected or you aren't. It's a scale here, and understanding whether you feel connected is going to be a pretty good indication of whether or not you actually are or aren't connected with your kid. In the next video, we're going to talk about why you can't connect with your kid emotionally. What is going on in you, in them, in your relationship that's stopping this connection from happening? We were made to have healthy relationships. We were made to connect with each other. So why is it so hard? Why is it not working? We're going to cover that in the next video.